Good morning. I'm going to introduce you a BlueLine system. I'm Juan José Vila from Equipson. And imagine that you want to build a system for distributed audio, multi-zone, and you want to select different audio sources on different zones, which is quite common. Control the volume of every speaker independently, every single speaker, even in the same zone, you want to control every speaker volume independently. Everything goes out from the main room, the main control room, just with one cable. And this cable is the same kind, the same type for all the installation. From the main room to the last speaker, they use the same kind of cable. This is what is BlueLine. It's multi-channel, it's multi-zone, it's DMX control, and later I will explain why we use DMX control protocol to manage audio things. And all the system is using Cat5 cable. The idea started when we developed the first sailing speaker, self-powered and remote controller in the market, which has been nominated in the PLASA Awards in the last edition. Also win a prize of Installation Europe magazine as the Peak of PLASA 2009, the same edition. Is prize winner product of the Innovation Awards in the ISC show in Amsterdam. And when we developed this product, first, we were thinking in a small installation, like a small bar, a small club, a small shop, for example, when they want just 2-3 zones to manage different volume levels. But we start to receive project inquiries from customers, we start to speak with contractors, and then we see that there was a lot of possibilities. And that was the needs. First need, time is money, and every contractor needs to speed as much as they can the installation. Do more for less time. So drive source and control signals just using one cable. Use a cable well-known and cost-effective, and a fast way to connect devices. And all these things is what is Cat5. Cat5 is multi-core, multi-conductor, so you can drive many signals in the same cable. We drive audio and control signal. It's very well known and one of the most cheapest cable solutions in the market. And is implements the RH45 connector, which is with a crib machine that every contractor has. It's a very fast way to connect every device. And in connection is a thing that every contractor concerns, because it's one of the things that can delay most the installation. The another need is the remote control. Normally every installation needs volume and signal, and source can be also selected locally. So we select from the remote control, but every zone has a controller that the source can be selected locally on any zone. And there is also available always in any zone a local input audio source, in addition to the several audio sources coming from the main room. And other concern is the safety and the energy saving. Because I don't have so much time, but BlueLine implements an alarm system, so alarm can be triggered from anywhere in the installation. And it's energy saving because we use self-powered speakers. We can remotely turn on and off in standby mode because we use efficient Class D amplifiers and they can be remotely turned off. And as I said before, all the system is controlled by DMX. And this is kind of a different thing like the normal audio controllers. And why we use DMX? Well, DMX is daisy chain topology because it's based on RS485. Like, for example, the RS232 is a star topology, and in a distributed audio system, we cannot use a star topology. We need to use daisy chain to efficient the installation. It's a logical protocol already implemented because you don't need to learn our ASCII codes or these kind of things that normal the remote controlling things every contractor needs to study and program. Everybody knows DMX, and we just put the library in common, the library fixtures. Then, okay, with channel 20, you can do this kind of things with these values, that's all. So you can program easily, and the logical protocol is already implemented. Controllers, as everybody knows, can be bought very inexpensive, with very inexpensive price, because there is controllers in the market from 60 euros, even for free. There are free software in the market for DMX, but also it fully integrates with the most complicated systems like Equipson, AMX, because every of that system knows how to manage DMX. So we can do very small installation when the cost is a major thing, a major cursor. We can do very small installation, and we can put a small controller like architectural controller, DMX, whatever, or we can do a bigger installation, then we can manage with complicated system like Restaurant or AMX. And it's simple, very easy to use. The learning curve, we are in PLASA. PLASA is very familiar with DMX. So is the learning curve of DMX, everybody knows that it's very easy, very fast, and it's a simple protocol and already is tested. Sorry. Okay, this is the system. 7 audio sources, plus the controller, can be DMX or whatever. Go to one of the product, that is the BlueLine sender, that takes all the audio sources, the control signal, alarm, and send through one Cat5 cable to the first zone. And the zone, the signal is received by a product, which is the splitter. Receive the signal and the 7 audio sources, and from the controller we select in this zone which signal will be played, which audio source will be played in the zone. So when we select the audio is driven, the audio source is driven with this Cat5 cable to the speakers. And with this Cat5 cable, because this is a self-powered speaker, will drive main supply, low voltage supply, because the splitter before has a power supply. So we drive main supply, one audio source, and also the DMX signal. I'm finishing. Also the DMX signal is driven, so we can control also the volume and power on off the product. Finally, we have a local controller on any zone. We can up and down the volume. We can select which source. So if we connect this, we don't need to use the controller. But additionally, we have a local input, and this controller is connected to the BlueLine SP4 just with one Cat5 cable again. This is a power supply built-in to supply the power amps in the speakers. But if you need to power more than 8 speakers, that is 200 watts totally, you have the booster, that is just a power supply to drive more things. This is one zone. Then one Cat5 cable output to the following zone, and then follow. So this is the system, very easy, only using one kind of cable, very easy, very fast to install it, and very easy to control. Finally, this is my BlueLine is growing. It's not only stopped here. We are developing DIN rail amps for power normal speakers that are already installed. We are developing wall mount speakers, not only ceiling speakers, with power built-in and control built-in. And we are developing a small control software for DMX, because some customers will like to have some special design screen to control the system. That's all. Thank you. Sorry for my time.
That's right. Sorry to rush you, but we've got quite a few presentations to get through. So, just really quick.
The audio transmission itself, it's a digital signal?
The control is digital because it's the DMX. The sources are analog.
The audio itself is analog, is it?
Yes.
Anyone else?
You say it can be DMX controlled. Would you create a DMX personality, or is each one has a DMX address? How would you?
Yeah, The Salient speaker, I invite you to come to our booth and you will see they have DMX addressing. All the system has DMX addressing, and every unit is using just one channel. The splitter use just one channel to select the audio source, and the speakers use one channel to volume on and on off, which is the start values.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for attending. Bye.